What's up, y'all? Had to restart that over. I ain't like the way they was sounding. Anyway, it's your boy again, man. I was mentioning the fact that the church and why I've been going so hard at the church, especially the one that y'all see me making videos about. I've been going hard at the church, man, because that's scripture. All right. Last time I was there, this lady told me the devil was busy. I really wanted to ask her, was the devil busy when Jesus turned over the tables in the church and ran everybody out? Or was that the scripture? See, in order to clean the house, y'all, you gotta turn some tables over. As Mama used to say, you gotta move some furniture around. Some people say, let's take it outside. Everybody want to clean the house up, but nobody want to, do what's necessary to make sure that the house get clean. You just want it clean. Well, there's a whole lot of stuff that go on, or have to go on before the house get clean, y'all. Most times you got to make a mess of things in order to clean it up. It's cold outside. Yeah, I remember. When you go get in the car, you turn the heat on, right? But if the radiator don't work, you don't get rid of the whole car, you just fix the radiator. The radiator controls the antifreeze. The antifreeze, help regulate the flow in the motor, and the motor gets hot and it kicks out, the heat. In order to, if your radiator go out and you have to fix it, you got to take almost the whole front clip off in some cases to get to it. Don't let it be your heater core. If it's your heater core that go bad in your car, you have to take your whole dashboard out in order to fix it. So what I'm saying to you guys out there is this. In order for us to fix some stuff, sometimes we got to make a mess of it in order to fix it. You can't just go in most times and start cleaning. Sometimes you might have to tear a wall out because it might be mold on it. And if it's mold on the wall, then it's mold on the insulation. And it might even be mold on the studs now. So you have a major repair that you have to do in order to fix it. See, that's what happens in life, y'all. In order sometimes to fix a problem, man, you have to make a mess of it. And I, for one, I've been in situations all my life. I've been locked up in prison most of my life. I've been in the place where you had to fix the problem. You couldn't overlook it. You couldn't turn away. You couldn't walk away. You couldn't leave. You had to fix the problem, Deacon Eldon. You had to fix the problem. We in the habit now of making a mess of the situation rather than fixing the problem. I'm not going, Auntie, I see you. I'm not going to be accused of not fixing the problem. We used to say in the prison, not on my watch. Now you won't do that on my watch. You're not going to enslave. You're not going to harm. You're not going to hurt people. I mean, you can be as honest as you have to be, as long as you're nice about it. But you're not going to be destructive. Not in Ricky's cap. See, and that's what's going on in that church over there since Deacon Elton came on. That's what's happening in that church over there. They ran me out of that church unjustly because they was hurt, because they going through. They don't have no husbands. Their house is it's running rampant. They ran not just me, y'all. They ran the assistant pastor out. They ran everybody out that was trying to help. That's just what it is. And I'm not gonna never be done with them. Not long as them doors opening over there. I'm gonna talk about them till it's over, Deacon Elton. I know y'all in trouble. And you ran your help off. You ran Bishop help off. Apostle Maxwell help off. All y'all know how I was. You, especially you, they know how I'm cut. I ain't soft. I ain't sorry. And I don't bring drama, but I will clean it up if you put it in front of me. They know that about me. That's why I can't understand why they did what they did. It's a little broke down reality now. It's starting to come to fruition, y'all, that these boys been faking. They've been faking in front. They don't care nothing about who you are, how you feel, or how you got there. They don't really care, because someone always gonna come and reiterate the fact that there's a God, there's a Jesus, and he's blessing me, and he's gonna bless you if you listen to what I'm telling you. Well, I can go most of them house right now, and there's not a blessing in the house, y'all. See, we all know each other. Yeah, Bishop get up in that pulpit and talk about everybody. At least he would. Ain't a blessing no one. Their kids ain't being blessed. They ain't being blessed. Their marriage is not being blessed. But the first thing people want to say when they get up is, I'm blessed. How? Your kids tore up. You're struggling for money. How you blessed? What kind of God do you serve? See, it take action in order for God to work, and God ain't working in y'all lives because you ain't taking no action. You're cowards. He said, "Fear not," and yet you're a coward. He said, "Fear not," and yet you're scared. You see. So I'm probably gonna be over there Sunday with my new body camera. Yeah, I got me a new body camera, y'all, because I got to record everything everywhere I go and everything I do now, because people are trying to take it and make it seem like I'm aggressive, because I want to talk about the truth, not just your truth, but my truth, our truth. How do we fix this problem? Because I'm not going away. How do we fix it? And truth be told, if I go away, it's going to be someone far worse than me that show up next. That I can assure you, because the situation is not getting any better. And just for the record, I ain't done. I got some things I'm handling, and we got some things we got to do, but we're gonna take care of the people. That I can assure you. That we're gonna take care of the people. We're gonna give them what they want. They want the truth. We're gonna give them the truth. It's time out for the lies. It's time out for the lies. So if y'all, if anybody got anything that they think they want to say or do, man, it's always available, man. Let's talk. Because that's the only way we're going to get to a conclusion here, is to talk. Because I'm going to keep talking about where Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I ain't going to stop talking. So you might as well talk with me. You might as well go ahead and say what you want to say, why you did what you did, why you ungodly, because you ain't godly doing ungodly things. You're going to bust hell wide open. If there's one to be bust open, you will see it. No doubt about it. Because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So much so, they get up there in the pulpit and they start praying for stuff that ain't gonna happen. Oh, my son gonna do this, and your son won't even come to church. Your son don't even believe in what you're talking about, and it's your church. No, my son, my kid, your kids is homosexuals. Yeah, I said it. Your kids is homosexuals. And yet, you gonna kick me. I could have helped you, but you're gonna kick me. I could have, maybe shed a little light on some things for you, because I'm real and I ain't gonna play with them in a manner in which I can hurt them. But yet, you wanna kick me. You see, don't nobody else want you. I just want to help fix whatever it is messed up. Don't nobody else want you. They just want to use you. They just want your couple of dollars. They want you to stay submissive. That's all. Ran all the men out the church. I feel so sorry for Nick. Nick come and did a whole big old musical, brought all kinds of folks, outside folks, to the church. I don't know how much money he raised. They don't lie about that anyway. But I don't know how much money he raised. And then didn't even want him, sent him packing. Can't nothing good come in that place, man. Can't nothing good come in that place, man. Y'all done made a mess of it. Y'all done let them let evil women, who's not even supposed to be in the church, Deacon Eldon. You done let them let evil women run the real men out of the church because they've been scorned, because they've been hurt. Because your husband, your husband didn't love you the way that you thought. He had other baby mamas in the streets. So you gonna get mad at me and kick me out because of what yours doing. It's gonna be tight, y'all. Let me tell you right now, my hands is clean. I'm bringing my camera to the party from now on because I know y'all don't want the people to know what y'all doing. Yes, I'm bringing my camera from now on. I'm letting everybody know that, look, I'm not the aggressor. I'm not the agitator. I'm only the man that was sent by the man. And I'm telling you right now, because he sent me, I'm coming. And when I come now, I'm showing out for him in his name. I promise you. I would not let you get away with what you did. I would not. And yeah, I saw you other day too, homeboy, coming out that apartment on I can't think of the name of this side street there. Used to be the one way. Driving the little gray car of yours. Yeah, I saw you. I was just happened to be riding with one of the homies. He said, Rick, I ain't gonna let you do it. Not right now, Rick. My tags ain't right. He said my tags ain't right. I'd have got you last week. Cause I can't wait to catch you out in the streets with my camera so I can pull up on you. Cause I'm gonna get you. You know, I ain't gonna put my hands on you. Been there, done that. We know what happened. And I think that's why you did what you did when you called the police on me. And dude, that wasn't even worthy of even you going to tell the pastor. But you did. You had me in the office. And now you the same person. What? 15 years later? Call the police on me. Y'all heard me say 15 years later. You've been holding that in for 15 years. They called the police on me. You kicked me out the church after they took my stuff. I had let Bishop borrow, and not borrow, it was almost like it was his. If it was mine, it was his. So I had let him use a soundboard for the church. Yeah. I told him I wanted it back. They took that. Ain't no big deal, though. They want me to prove that it was mine. Prove that it's yours. I can prove where I got it from. Ministries over there off of Saginaw. Pastor Maddie. Pastor Maddie gave it to me. In fact, she gave me two of them. Bishops was so messed up at the church, it was so staticky that I took and let Bishop use one of the ones that I got from Pastor Maddie. And yeah, y'all can go ask Pastor Maddie. They should give them to me. She tell you she gave me two of them. She gonna be able to look at it and tell. So yeah, I in turn let Bishop use one for the church because his, was old and outdated, and So Bishop passed. They start treating me like what they treat me. So I was like, you know what? Can I get that back? Because I'm about through with y'all. Of course, that was one of the things they kept when they kicked me out of the church. I hope it don't do them no good. I hope it burn up. I really hope that there's an evil entity in it that don't want to let nothing come out right. That's what I'm praying for. See, Bishop taught us about praying for people as well. So you got to be careful who pray for you. Because you might be praying to have your children's head bashed against the stones. That's what it says in Book of Psalms, right? So yeah, I got that from my pastor. So again, I'm praying not for no one to be harmed in your family, but I am praying. Hey, Tanika. I am praying that don't nothing come out right with my sound system in that church. I hope don't nothing come out right. You guys was talking about being in trouble financially. 3 months ago? You probably had 6 months to go. I hope that you don't get a 4th month after these next 3. I hope that your door is closed. I hope, I'm praying at your destruction. I really am. Because you cannot come in the name of good and treat people the way y'all treat them. You can't come in sheep's clothing knowing you ain't nothing but a wolf. See, that's what's going on in our communities. That's what's going on with our families. That's what's going on, with the whole country right now. It's these people, these arrogant imbeciles, is running around here feeding y'all something that don't work for you. In fact, they feeding it to you in a way that it cannot work for you. It can't work for you because of the way they're giving it to you, because of the way they're presenting it to you. That's why the church's doors is closing all over the country. Because somewhere, somebody told these people that you got to be nasty, that you can't trust nobody, that you can't help nobody, that you can't encourage nobody. Only the ones that's sitting in the same room with you that you're gonna be submissive to. Those are the only ones, and they don't help them often. They pacify them with telling them how blessed they are so they can keep giving money. They pacify them. Hugs and, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to do, your kids going, knowing good and well that they're just trying to cipher some more money out of them. Because when you look around at the church as a whole, the whole thing, ain't none of them doing nothing for your children. None of them. And Bishop would tell me without no wrinkle in his face, Rick, that ain't my job. That ain't my job. That ain't his job. And it's not his job. Because he didn't sign up for that. You see, in order to sign up for the real work, you got to go through the struggle. Yeah, you can't learn a craft and pimp it. You see, you can't go to school and learn how to do this for gain only. You see, that's what's going on. That's what's been going on. That's why you don't have no kind of work centers in the church. You don't even have kids programs in the church no more. You don't. I mean, unless they still doing it from the old way, trying to make sure they don't longevity live on. Because see, the black churches where I've been, oh man, they all but over with. They don't have marriage couple classes no more. You don't hear about those kind of things no more. You don't hear about financial building. You don't hear nothing going on. And God said that we was going to be a nation of lenders and not borrowers, but yet there ain't no money programs in the church. Yeah, I said it. We want to talk about love and help and support one another, but don't nobody believe in the man that's sitting next to him. When the scripture tell us that you got to love the man that you see every day, well, you can't possibly think that you're going somewhere. And yet, y'all, we run around here acting like we don't like nobody. Loving your enemy, loving your neighbor is the blueprint It's the blueprint to success, y'all. Loving your neighbor, caring about the person that you see, helping somebody that you don't know. That's the blueprint. Being a good Samaritan, that's the blueprint. But you missed it. Because you got these pastors up here teaching y'all, I didn't mean to step on your toes. Jesus ain't never step on nobody's toes. And some of y'all might have to say ouch. What I'm saying ouch for? What you offending me for? They don't offend in the book. Ain't no offensive language in the book. It's all about help. Favor, help, support. Y'all get all this other stuff that y'all bringing to the table, man. And why is it okay for y'all to do it? And don't want nobody to speak on it? I, for one, if I don't want you to see something or talk about me, I don't let you see what I'm doing. If you don't want nobody to talk about it, don't let them see you do it. You can't come to church and do it and then expect people not to talk about it. What's wrong with y'all? Well, that's right. You're making curses in the church. You're designed to hurt people in the church. You're trying to run your men off out the church. Well, guess what? There ain't no church. It can't be called a church with women running it. When women run a house, it's called a hoe house. It's a hoe house. And not only that, they all broken. They all broken. They all used up. Don't nobody want them. Don't nobody want them. And these are the people that y'all listening to. These are the people y'all got running the church. A bunch of women that don't know man want. Ain't got no husband. I mean mean-spirited, inside and out. Y'all been there? Church folks. Church folks. Same place where my mama went, my grandmama went. My aunties and everybody go to. Church folks. You wonder why don't nobody like you. They been taught not to like you. Remember Jesus said, I'm going to turn everybody against everybody. Mama against daughter, father against son. Everybody going to be turned against everybody. That's what's going on right now. Everybody is at odds with one another. Don't nobody love nothing right now. In fact, 4 people that's watching, how many of y'all watching? Listen to this here. Tell me something that we like, that we care about. Anything. And don't say your kids, because most of you don't care about your kids. A lot of you don't even talk to your mom. So tell me something that we care about as a people. Tell me what church have taught you to care about as a people. Anything. I know. I wait, but I know. We don't care about nothing. We've been taught not to care about nothing. You've been taught not to trust your man, not to trust your brother, not to trust your daddy, not to trust the man that's hurt, not to trust the man that's broke. You ain't gonna trust nothing. Nothing. And you think you're going, boy, you good, boy, you're in trouble. Girl, you're in trouble. And that's just what it is. You better find somebody that you done wronged and try to make that right. That's the only way. Try to help somebody that need help. Pay it forward, as they say. Be a good Samaritan. Tell somebody that you love them that you don't even know. You don't know what they might be going through. Treat people like you want to be treated. I mean, we can go on and on, man, about how this thing should work and how it's supposed to work. But when you mess up the recipe, when you put people in place that should not be there, that don't have a mindset for it, you ain't got no business. I'm trying to keep this respectful a little bit. You ain't got no business doing nothing on your own because you're weak. You ain't got no business doing nothing on your own. All of you need a man. You're sorry. All of you need a husband. And if your husband left, if you left your son, then you need to build up your son in the way he acts like the man of the house. Don't treat him like your son. Treat him like that in which he, whatever you want him to be, and that is to be a man. You treat your son like you want him to be the man of your house. That's how you get it done. You don't lose faith in man. You don't lose faith in God's man. You don't lose faith in no man. that's able to change his stripes, change his condition, fix the problem, get the process down right, and get it done. You don't never go against your man. And I ain't talking about your husband or your boyfriend. I'm talking about your man that's in your life, or whatever man it is. You don't go against the men that's in your life. And it seems like that's what's going on out here in the streets, y'all. So when y'all kids come up now, and all these men got this attitude that these women ain't nothing because they presented like that, because they booty shaking and twerking all over. See, this is what's going to cause your problem later on. Yeah, you got a quick fix right now, but it's going to mess up everything in the near future. Because we ain't got long to be here. So you better start fixing these problems, y'all. Because you don't want to know the ulterior. You don't know what's on the flip side. I guarantee you ain't going to want it for yourself, you ain't going to want it for your children, and you ain't going to want it for your grandchildren. You ain't going to want it for nobody in the community. I guarantee you that. So I'm going to tell y'all for the last time, and I ain't going to say it, well, the last time today. You better find somebody to care about. You better find something to love on. Find you a hobby and try to give it to somebody else. Make a friend. Because if the stuff hit the fan today, a whole lot of y'all would be butt out. Because you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got a support system. You don't got nobody to care two shakes about you. You're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So to everybody else that watched it, man, I appreciate y'all, man, but I'm coming for your church. I'm coming for the pastors that's been taken from the community. We're going to talk about it. I'm coming for y'all that talks about can't trust man. Yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you that don't have children programs in your church. I ain't doing nothing but sucking the money out of the people. I'm coming for you. I'm going to talk about you. And I don't care who you is, pastor. I'm finna take it to the streets. I'm gonna take it to the people. I want them to understand that what these pastors have been doing out here is what's sinking us as a people. They are killing us internally, financially. I mean, being ran over and being ran through by these pastors in these churches. They ain't producing anything that will help you. And the first thing that they want you to believe is that you are blessed because you open your eyes. No, that could be a curse. That could be a curse. The fact that you open your eyes could be a curse, not only to yourself, but to everybody that you come in contact with. Yeah. The blessing comes when you help somebody. The blessing comes when you do something for somebody else. The blessing comes when you put in good work. That's when the blessing comes. The blessing don't come because you open your eyes. You might be a ball of hell for that day. Just like y'all widow. So understand that in order to be a blessing, in order to retain a blessing, you got to be a blessing. Ain't nobody gonna help you until they see you help somebody else. And that's the way it should go. Ain't nobody gonna love on you until you love on somebody else. Ain't nobody gonna care about you until they see you care about somebody else. That's the way it works. Let's call it paying it forward. When you pay it forward like that, when you help people like that, then people naturally get behind you and want to support and help you. So yeah, y'all, I'm at the church. I'm at Eliezer Temple, 3637 West Jolly Road. I'm at them because of what they're doing. Jesus went in the temple and turned over tables, ran folks out, whooped them on their backs. Don't tell me that I can't say anything according to Scripture. And all I said was, look, let me just video a little of this. I ain't even say nothing. Let me just video. Maybe that'll back up the crowd. Maybe people will put their best face on when they see a camera. Nah. Not over there. They got worse. They called the police, Deacon Elton. They called the police. There's going to be a penalty for that, y'all. And it's going to come from the inside. It's going to come from the inside. It's going to be a penalty for that. Ain't no getting away from it. Somebody in your family is going to catch hell for what y'all did. Somebody that you love is going to leave early. There's going to be a penalty for messing with God's people. It's going to be a penalty for that. And you're going to have to pay for it. Like it or not. Your children going to pay for it. Your grandchildren going to pay for it. Somebody's going to pay for it. Because it's not scripture. You can't harm and hurt folks. Quit talking about folks. Let that be the lesson of the day. Treat people like you want to be treated. Give somebody a kind word today. Tell them it's going to be all right. Stranger. Just watch what happens. Just tell them that, it's going to be a beautiful day. Tell them that, things are going to turn around for them. Watch the light in their face. I do it every day. I change people's lives every day with just a kind word. And I'm the kind of person that don't like putting it out there. So I ordered me a camera, body camera. So I'm going to strap it on. I'm going to go around. I'm going to show people what I do every day. It's about humbling yourself. It's about encouraging somebody else. It's about pushing the narrative that you are special, not me. I'm good. The narrative is that you're the better version of me. That's the narrative that you want to push on a person when you meet them. That just makes them fall in love with you. But see, we've been messy. We've been taught to be nasty. We've been taught to be arrogant and hatred toward one another. We don't want nothing good, to come to you. That's what we've been taught. That you can't say nothing and something is... No, man, you got to address these things, man. You got to give a person a kind word. You got to give them a smile. Male or female, I do it all the time. Bro, pick your chin up, bro. I'm talking about, listen, next time hit them hard, man. Girl, come on, girl, put a smile on your face. Shoot, come on, you got too much going on to be looking like you mad. I mean, every day. Every day. Because I put out what I want back. I treat people like I want to be treated. That don't mean I won't fight. And let me be the first one to tell you, I ain't never turned the other cheek. Not once. I ain't gonna do it. Don't you put your hands in my face. And that's how we gonna get down. You're gonna respect me and I'm gonna respect you. You're gonna help me and I'm gonna help you. Even if you don't want to be helped, I'm still gonna help you if I'm in the vicinity. If I can help you. Providing you don't disrespect me. I got you. Anybody that know me know that. Don't play with it. Because I ain't gonna play with it. In fact, when I was in the penitentiary doing those 15 years, this brother named Farmer X, everybody out here, all my solos in Detroit that's gonna hear this, Farmer X. Farmer X told me when I was in the penitentiary I was finna go do something. And it was gonna be messy. And I was on my way to go do something. And this brother told me, man, it's gonna get thick after that, right? Nigga, I don't care nothing about how thick it get. He said, all I'm saying is if you can't pick it up, don't put it down. I'll leave you with that because y'all know what I did, right? I went and put it down because I was able to pick it up. Y'all holler at your boy.